Hello! I wanted to tell you about the dessert that I made tonight. So, here it is. I'm going to call it a candied cake. Chris wanted a yellow cake for dessert, so I'm thinking, okay, I looked through Nourishing Traditions. They didn't really have anything that I liked, so I just got out my good old Betty Crocker and I made the Starlight Yellow Cake. But there are some changes, of course, there always are. So I used sprouted wheat flour. We didn't have eggs. Chris is just learning about this right now. So I had to use flax seeds ground with water to make the eggs. Oh, and then there's only 1 cup of sugar in the cake instead of 1.5 cups. So I mixed the batter up and everything and baked it. It didn't rise. You can see it's flat as a pancake. So then I made the frosting, and I was going to make a buttercream frosting, but we didn't have any powdered sugar. So instead, I was going to make powdered sugar using organic cane sugar, which I just put it in the blender and blended it up for a really long time until it looked powdery. And then I added, you know, my softened butter and everything, and was going to make the frosting in the food processor, which I've done before. I've made frosting in the food processor and it works great. But the cane sugar was not ground up enough. So when I put in the butter and the vanilla and mixed it all up, it just kind of turned into sugar butter sugar? I don't know. It was really good tasting, but it was granulated and grainy and you couldn't spread it. It was nothing like frosting. So Chris tried to spread it on the cake, and I said, you know, I was thinking maybe we should just heat it up and cook it, and you know, kind of like when we made toffee over Christmas. And so that's exactly what he did, and it turned into this amazing color of brown. It got all toffee, and we poured it on. We put some in between the layers, and then we were like, oh, it will be this caramel gooey ooey gooey thing. Well, see, we made toffee. So it got hard as a rock. You can knock on it, you can turn it, it doesn't do anything. So it's a candied cake because we put toffee on top of it.
You're breaking it. Ah! Yeah, it's definitely good.
You hear that crunch?
Yeah.
Eat it. Think we should eat it? Wow, it looks really messy. Make it pretty again.
I want to eat some caramel.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, is that good? So there you go. There's our candied yellow toffee cake.